Damon, can I kindly ask you, this morning, World Rugby informed us that it's exactly 2 years to the day when the showpiece starts in Australia, sir. Can I ask you, for you individually as a player, do you guys anyhow speak about what's going to happen in 2 years' time, or are you guys solely focused on the assignment that awaits this weekend at Twickenham? En Thomas, kan ek vir jou dan vra, in Afrikaans asseblief, Thomas, is die taak wat die naweek voor lê, is dit belangrik as 'n deel van julle stappe wat julle neem op pad na Australië in 2027? Is sukses belangrik vir julle die naweek?
Ja, ek sal sommer eers gaan ja, sukses is natuurlik baie belangrik. Ek dink om te wen sal die belangrikste ding bly vir die Springbokke en ja, ek kan nie vir jou sê ons het regtig 'n oog daarop nie, is definitief iets wat ons in die agterkant van ons koppe bly. Maar 2 jaar vooruit dink ek nie is ons 'n groot fokus daarop nie. Ons weet hoe belangrik dit is in die world rankings om daarso te wees waar ons wil wees. Maar vir hierdie oomblik gaan dit belangrik wees vir ons om hierdie week hierdie kompetisie in sy eie blok te sit en dit as die belangrikste te ag vir nou. En ek dink wanneer die tyd kom dan kan 'n mens daai gesprekke hê, maar vir nou is hierdie naweek die belangrikste naweek.
Ja, Pussy, I can't speak that great Afrikaans, but I know exactly what Tommy said, and I agree with everything that he said. We can't look too far ahead. We have to take it week by week. This game that we're playing this weekend is the most important game of the year so far. It will be a final for us. So we'll make sure we put 100% focus into that, and then a few of us have a couple of weeks off before end of year tour. But yeah, I agree with what Tommy said. We can't look two years ahead into the future without focusing on now, which is more important, and yeah, just keeping our heads on the ground here now and making sure that we're ready for Saturday.
A question for you, Thomas. You've been obviously a very key man for your club, someone Bath really rely on. You've led the way for them. How much have you enjoyed being at the Springboks and playing for, say, 50 minutes, knowing that you can give your absolute all in that time, and then you've got a Wilco Low to come onto the field and replace you? Has it been a bit different for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've always understood my role in the team, having it be off the field, on the field, from the bench or starting. So for me, it's been an incredible journey. Really awesome to have been part of the last couple of weeks and matches and in that starting position. And like you say, it's such a pleasure knowing that the guy who's going to come on is so destructive at scrum time and really carries himself well around the field. So yeah, for me, knowing my purpose, knowing my ability for the first 45-50 minutes, however long it might be, it's brilliant for me. I'm loving my role in the team, and I'm very grateful for the guys around me that also pull their part and make me feel comfortable in this team and in this position that I'm in at the moment.
Damien, just back to you. You guys are obviously playing at one of the most iconic venues in world rugby this week, with it being Twickenham. And, regardless of whether you guys were going to play for the title or not, if it wasn't at Twickenham, it would have been in Argentina. Is it easier playing in London this week and having that as your home base as opposed to going to Twickenham or one of those kind of Salter or one of those kind of places?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a lot easier. I think the traveling was a lot easier, and obviously fighting it, there's obviously no jet lag, so I had nothing to fight with that part. But yeah, it's a neutral ground. We have played here quite a lot and against different opposition in the past, so we are quite familiar with it. But yeah, within saying that, Argentina has also played here quite a lot against England. So yeah, I don't think there's advantage for them or advantage for us. It is a neutral ground. And I think, I don't know, I think there's already been 60,000 tickets sold. So I think the atmosphere in the stadiums will be incredible. We're all looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't see any one of us having an advantage. I think they also travelled on Sunday, so we've been here for about the same amount of time. So yeah, obviously we don't. I think if we were going to Argentina, it would be a bit tough to beat the jet lag. But like I said, like we don't have to beat anything like that now. So we just fall back straight into our normal routine, sleeping routines, and making sure that we just recover well, train well, and get well prepared for Saturday.
Damian, one for you. All three fly-halves in the squad kind of bring something different, but as an inside centre, what's it like playing with a 10 like Sasha, who's got such a bag of tricks and so many threats in his armory that maybe even you don't know what's going to happen next?
Yeah, I think it's incredible. I don't think Sasha knows what happens next sometimes, which is also a good thing. But yeah, for me, I do try and help him on the field and try and chat to him and tell him where the space is. But yeah, I think sometimes he sees the space before anyone else, and I think it's just important for not just me but the guys around him to let him flourish and not take his time and space away. I think he can create a lot by himself. We must just make sure that we're there to support him when things aren't going that well, because they're not always going to work out. But yeah, it is nice to watch. It was incredible to watch him on Saturday. But within saying that, I think he took those opportunities flipping well to score those tries. But the work we did as a team to get into those positions was incredible. And I think Sasha knows that, and we must never forget that I know there might be some incredible individual performances going forward into the near future still. Maybe still from Sasha, maybe from other players. But we just know as a team that we're going to make each other look better and just get ourselves into the best positions to make our teammates look better. So